Have you seen Caitlyn Clark play basketball? If not, you're seriously missing out. And today, we're going to dive into something that's going to make you look twice. And trust me, you'll want to watch till the very end, because this is something you won't believe at first. Caitlyn Clark's actual size is going to blow your mind, and I can't wait to show you why she's the center of so much attention right now. So stick around, because this one's about to get real interesting. First things first, Caitlyn Clark is known for being one of the most amazing basketball players out there today. She's not just skilled, she's dominating the game in a way that makes everyone stop and stare. Whether it's her long-range shooting, her court vision, or her ability to make plays look effortless, Caitlyn is a force to be reckoned with. But here's the thing, her actual size might just surprise you. It's not what you expect from someone who can play the way she does. That's right. Caitlyn Clark's physical presence is something you might not notice at first, but once you find out, you'll be doing a double take. So, what's the secret? Let's get into it. When you first see Caitlyn Clark on the court, you might think she's just another tall player, right? You'd be forgiven for assuming that, because she definitely looks the part. But what's so interesting about Caitlyn's size is how she doesn't fit the typical basketball player mold. Caitlyn Clark stands at 6 feet tall, which is impressive for anyone, but not exactly towering compared to some of the other athletes out there. But what sets her apart is the way she uses that size. She doesn't rely solely on height or brute strength like other players might. Instead, it's all about her skill, her strategy, and that insane basketball IQ. But here's the thing that makes Caitlyn Clark's actual size so special. It's all about how she maximizes every inch of her frame. She's not just tall, she's incredibly strong and athletic. Her stamina, her agility, and her balance are all on another level. Caitlyn doesn't have to outjump everyone to get the ball or score. Her ability to read the game, her quickness on her feet, and her control over her body are all factors that make her an absolute beast on the court. It's like she has an unfair advantage, but she's worked hard to get there. So when you see her in action, you'll be watching someone who is fully in control of her size, not just someone trying to keep up with the game. Now, let's talk about her shooting. Caitlyn Clark has one of the deadliest shooting forms in basketball, male or female. We're talking about insane three-pointers from way beyond the arc. It's not just about her size that makes her such a threat, it's the way she can shoot over defenders with ease. Her height gives her an advantage when shooting over taller players, but it's her confidence and her skill that make those shots so dangerous. She's able to create space and get her shot off in situations that would make other players nervous. She's cool under pressure and knows exactly when and where to release the ball. If you've ever watched Caitlyn shoot a three-pointer from deep range, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's an art, and her size plays a huge role in that smoothness. But what makes Caitlyn Clark's size even more surprising is how it doesn't just help her on offense, it gives her an edge on defense too. While she might not have the same wingspan as some of the bigger players, her quickness allows her to get in position and shut down shots. Her basketball intelligence shines on both ends of the floor. She understands where to be and when to be there. Caitlyn is always in the right place at the right time, whether it's getting a steal, grabbing a rebound, or closing out on a shooter. Her size isn't a limitation, it's a strength. And this is something a lot of fans might not realize at first, but it's one of the reasons why she's so dominant. And then, of course, we can't forget her mental game. It's clear that Caitlyn Clark is more than just a physical presence. Her mindset is one of the most powerful aspects of her game. She has that clutch player mentality. The way she carries herself on the court shows that she's not intimidated by anyone. She has that unshakable confidence that makes her stand out in every game she plays. Whether it's an early game three-pointer or a game-winning shot, Caitlyn has the ability to step up when her team needs her most. Her mental strength is just as important as her physical attributes, and it makes her one of the toughest players to face in any situation. One of the things that makes Caitlyn Clark's actual size even more impressive is how she handles all the attention. People are constantly talking about her, admiring her game, and comparing her to other players, yet she doesn't let that pressure get to her. She stays grounded, keeps working hard, and doesn't buy into the hype. Caitlyn is focused on being the best version of herself, and that's something we can all admire. It's a reminder that greatness isn't just about physical size, but about how you approach the game, how hard you work, and how you carry yourself. So, what's the takeaway from all of this? Caitlyn Clark's actual size isn't just about how tall she is or how she looks. It's about how she uses every part of her body, her mind, and her skill set to dominate the game. She's not trying to fit into anyone else's idea of what a basketball player should look like. She's creating her own path and showing the world that success isn't defined by height or body type. It's defined by your dedication, your heart, and your ability to adapt to any situation. And before we wrap up, remember Caitlyn Clark's journey is one of constant improvement, no matter what others might think. She's a true testament to what hard work and determination can do. So the next time you see Caitlyn Clark on the court, remember that size isn't everything. What matters is how she uses every bit of it to be one of the best players in the game today. Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to share it with your friends who are also fans of Caitlyn Clark. Subscribe for more updates, and I'll see you in the next one.